applause.
안녕하십니까.
Hello, everyone.
오늘 1613
Today, we have come to 1613 Cheonshim Won Special Visit Devotion. I would like to welcome and congratulate for coming to offer your prayer and devotion. Today, True Family 4 Points Foundation, as we attend them, and with Cheonilguk leaders, as our Cheonshim Won devotion team is together with us, we have gathered to offer prayer and devotion tonight. Through YouTube, 19,600 places connect with us. About 42,000 brothers and sisters have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. Cheonwon Special District. Today, 183 members have come to attend the vigil. Last week it was about 170, but they went over 180, and I am grateful for that. I hope that if they can push forward, more than 180 and 90 people can come. On Fridays, they come 300, 400, but on weekdays, they came less than that, but still grateful. Less than that, but still grateful. Iksan Church, probably because Iksan Grand Church pastor gave report today, 73 members attend to receive the report. I believe the Iksan Church will receive abundant grace. The Han began from Iksan. I didn't know this before. So I hope that Iksan becomes one of the driving force to establish heavily unified Korea. Cheonsik Church 53, Changwon Church 34. In this order, members in heavenly Korea are attending this way. And 3,900 places in connected through YouTube in Korea. At Heavenly Japan Nagano Church, 32 members have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. Kamikawa Church 10, Oita Church 8. In this order, members have gathered at a place where they can gather. And about 14,500 places are connected with us to offer prayer and devotion. Throughout the world, Russia, Yongsang 40-day workshop trainees, Albania, Yongsang 40-day workshop trainees have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. Until yesterday, they offered 24-hour Cheonshim Won devotion. They made that victory. Let's give them a big round of applause. For 24 hours, they offer vows, they offer praise, they offer calling out prayer, they offer one-heart prayer. They offer such devotions. Truly, they had a grueling battle, and they made a great victory. And that victory has been made by Europe and Middle East Yongsang workshop trainees. The contents that are carried out in the training center, our branches are inheriting that to move forward, and I'm certain that we'll be able to hear the testimonies. And also Mozambique trainees are always connected with us to offer prayer and devotion. Heavily Central and South America, in Jardim, 8 missionaries are attending together with us. Heavily USA Cheonshim Won, it is their 1,095 day to carry on with their vigil. Thank you, guys. The number 1,095, it perfect matches True Mother's Shimyo devotion. Centering on Pongwon, True Mother offered devotion throughout 1,095 days. We are here at Cheonshim Won, True Father's office. If you offer residence prayer through our 1,095 days, you will be able to experience something amazing. And now the Heavenly USA has passed 1,095. Heavenly USA will absolutely become one. If they enter the realm of resonance prayer, amazing work of heaven will unfold in Heavenly USA. At the training center for the workshop training, we have 263. Youngson 40-day workshop training academy, 262. The Cheonshim choir, centering on Youngson workshop trainees, our trainees sang the psalm. And in Heavenly Taiwan, centering on President of Family Federation in Heavenly Taiwan, Min Dae-se, Pure Water Taiwanese members are attending workshop, and they're also attending with public officials from Taiwan. We saw True Mother's video today. As True Father was in prison in Danbury, True Father gave hope and encouraged members. And even when he went to Danbury, he said that I am going to prison to liberate the prison. He was very bold and strong. And he said that do not cry for me, cry and offer prayer for the providential will to be accomplished. We must lit the fire of lantern on the Christianity, and centering on true parents' words, we should become the torches that could lit up the fire in this nation. And True Mother said that you must carry out all the things that have been directed and make results. I believe those words apply to us right now as well. International Youngsong Workshop trainees have sung the Mother Dear. Whenever I hear this song, my heart is welling up. And during the time of difficulty of True Mother, I believe this song will stay forever in history. Our brother Kim Jin-young shared a very precious testimony. After he was discharged from the military, he only went to church twice a year. That's how his faith was. But after he started working, he barely came to church. But he felt like he needed to receive blessing. With that faith, how would you be able to form the right family? Even if he has a heart of piety toward his mother and receive blessing because of them, with that faith, heaven cannot expect anything from that family. So his mother offered prayer and devotion in tears, eventually sending our brother to 40-day workshop. Before coming to the 40-day workshop, he only attended vigil twice. But on the 5th day after workshop began, at 1588 Cheonshim Won special vigil devotion, for the first time, he shed tears that flowed uncontrollably. And he was able to feel True Mother's heart coming into his heart like a storm, passionately and earnestly. And once he experienced it, he was able to feel something noble, something warm, something earnest, and at the same time, something lonely. He was able to feel True Mother's heart, and he realized that, this is the essence of the community of true love. He was able to feel that heart. So after vigil, many people would like to say, let's go to sleep early, but my brother went to Cheonshim Won and wailed with uncontrollable tears to offer prayer and devotion. That itself is an abundant grace of heaven. As we have piled up Cheonshim Won devotion, we were able to witness our brother receiving the heart of heaven only within 5 days. Even just sitting down in Cheonshim Won, you receive grace. When you sit down in Cheonshim Won, our brother was able to realize that you can resolve any problems. It is truly a master key to resolve any problem, and she was able to think about the True Mother's life course, and he received abundant grace through that. And Cheonshim Won is True Father's office and True Mother's womb, and that's what he realized. So with that experience, he connected himself to 23rd Youngsong Workshop, and now he's undergoing Youngsong Workshop. I hope he struck the deep root of his faith through this workshop, and I hope he invests his prayer and devotion so that he can offer more devotion and prayer for true mother's return. And he resolved that he will become the firstborn of filial piety for true parents. And truly, within his family, such a filial son has been born, and I believe his parents will be so happy. Our brother Master Kenta also shared his testimony. He came here in order to find his future course. As he was in Japan, it was difficult for him to pray. And vigil and hundoke, everything became exhausted. If we move forward like this, what would have happened? Probably there are a lot of children who are similar to our brother. Fortunately, our brother decided to come to Cheongpyeong, thinking that I must receive answer from Cheongpyeong. As he attended 40-day workshop, he was able to attend Yongseo 3-day workshop as a staff, and truly he received abundant grace. And regarding his future path, he was able to set his path within the 6th day of the workshop. He received a phone call from his father. Under his father's request, he resolved to become public official of our church. But it's not easy to go there, to take that position. Especially right now, Heavenly Japan, the church has been dissolved, and requesting their children, for parents to request their children to working as a public official is not easy thing to do. Almost 6,500 blessed couple after he is retired at Tokyo, he began driving the taxi. You know, when you reach that position, that brother, after throughout a long life of ministry, he could have tell his son not to do any public official work, but he told his son, request his son to take that path despite the fact that he knew the difficulties. He is truly the person who is aligned with your parents. And you know, Christianity, that's how they were grew. Even though walking the path of Christianity, it was difficult, but they still passed down the faith to their children. And even in the early days of our church, our members kept on pushing our children and bringing them to our church in order to find the victory we have made now. So our brothers and sisters, we're leaders in Heavenly Japan. Even if you're in a difficult place, after you retire or after you stop working for church, you must tell your children so that your children can become loyal family before Heavenly Parents. And if you set that standard, heaven will work through your family and bestow amazing work upon your family. And I believe our brother Kenta's father is truly amazing. His mother is also amazing. She knew that her path to walk the path of true parents was difficult, but if I don't go, someone else would take this hardship. So I resolved to think that I'm representative to take on all this burden. And because of parents like them who can inherit their faith to their children, we will absolutely be victorious. Aju. Our members sang the song Butterfly, and the composer of this song came and he sang the song very loudly, and truly he have the spirit of Mother Butterfly, and we will absolutely fulfill heaven's will. Our brother Moon Bae-kwan, he is truly a precious pastor of our church. So he was a Cheonshim special missionary. And here at Cheonwon Church, Gapyeong is like the Vatican. It is truly a precious place. That's what True Mother told us and directed us. And under her True Mother's words, our brother Moon Bae-kwan was at the Cheonwon Church pastor, and he was pushed aside to Iksan Church, and his heart could have been frustrated, but he did not waver. And he is fulfilling his mission just like the name of Iksan. And he is spreading the grace and blessing he received from Cheonshim Won, engrafting that to Iksan Church. And I am grateful for his effort. truly, Iksan Church will welcome true mother substantially and for real. And I believe the Iksan Church will receive the glory from true mother. The grace of Cheonshim Won should bear fruit so that we can bring great revival occurring throughout the nation. With spirit and truth, I believe the Iksan Church will become the model church to make victory. Today, 73 members are offering prayer, but soon I believe 730 members will offer prayer together in one at Iksan Church. If we resolve, we can make it happen. And all the fortune is coming very close to us. I hope you believe in this fact. If you look at eyes of faith, you can see the visions. Up to reaching 400th vigil, it was really difficult to pass 10 people. But a lot of people received the dreams. I went to Cheonshim Won. They were filled with shoes that I could even. It was really difficult to find my shoes. That was one of the dreams that a member received. Another member received a dream where all our members are offering prayer and devotion at a visual devotion at the World Center, hoping that day will come soon. And those words had realized, right? It does realize. Why? In the spirit world, true Father is working with us. In the physical world, true Mother is with us. And all the absolute good spirits are working in order to set the right standard for the physical beings. Yesterday, as we read True Parents' words, these are the following. As I go to the spirit world, when I say, Heavenly Parent, I am here, Heavenly Parent will come down, cling on to me, and shed tears. That Father's love, I know that love. Our true Father is the one who knows Heavenly Parent. Through the principle of creation, logically, He revealed the truth so that all people can understand about God. Because He knows love of Heavenly Parent. When I go to spirit world and say, Heavenly Father, Father, I have come, I know the love of Father who will come down from His throne, thousands of tears above, hold me and shed tears. That Heavenly True Father knew that love of Heavenly Parent. And such Heavenly Parent is truly a pitiful Heavenly Parent. Because True Father knew for the liberation, release of Heavenly Parent, He lived entire His life with that sole purpose. No saints ever said the Heavenly Parent is pitiful. Great Heavenly Parent, sorrowful Heavenly Parent. Nobody explained like this before. Only true parents reveal the truth how pitiful our Heavenly Parent is. With the heart of restoration, we realize how sorrowful, how painful heart of heaven was. We sang the songs over and over. Our true parents, unless they liberate kingdom of heaven, a kingdom of hell on earth and in heaven, we cannot liberate Heavenly Parent. That's why true parents gave us Family Pledge verse 8. Having entered the era of Cheonigul to achieve the ideal God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, to perfect the realm of liberation, complete freedom, and kingdom of God and on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. After 72 years anniversary of establishment of Family Feathers, they have made grand victory. They have made mountain-like accomplishments that reflects all over the cosmos. Our brother Munbaekwan is the son of Lee Jong-ho, and he has been attending Mr. Lee Jong-ok. Maybe he could have received a house from him, but Mr. Lee Jong-ok offered his house to the family federation. Pastor Moonbaek didn't receive any inheritance, but with almost he's been attending Lee Jong-ok, our brother, and he's offering prayer devotion. He is truly a righteous person. That's why heaven is listening to his prayer. That's why heaven is working through him. 아주. Your parents made a mountain like accomplishment and ascent to the spirit world. We must realize true Father is in the highest place of heaven. At 평화경 352 following words exist. My beloved blessed families, true Father has set True Father has set the heavenly law and will work in order to expand a heavenly environment. True Father has become the substantial being of God of night and God of day and progress the providence in the physical world, and he will oversee the providence by becoming absolutely one with true mother, one in heart, mind, body, will. In 평화경 page 352, everyone, true Father is always with us right now. In the spirit world, he is simply in an invisible form, never leaving our side for even a single moment. True Father is right here with you right now. It is unceasing advance. God's providence must continue throughout the entire world, centering on true parents. That is what true Father wants. Until love and peace overflow, the culture of heart is established and a new order takes root. What would true Father want from us? Unceasing advance until the will is accomplished. So, Heavenly Japan leaders, although their churches has been resolved, they did not stop. They are not staying still. Nobody is like them. Our Japanese members and leaders are unceasing advance, and they will face true Father's work and things that are unbelievable will happen. True Father, after Seonghwa, prepare for 40 days, and on the 40th day of service, commemorating the 40th day of True Father's ascension, True Mother proclaimed to move forward. True Father thought were my thoughts. My thought were true Father, true parents, and I will conclude God's providence work in one heart, one body, one thought, and one harmony. In particular, regarding my intention to renew Korean church with spirit and truth, true Father agreed 120%. 아주. At this moment, what kind of attitude should we have to move forward? So, we must cooperate with true Father, offer glory back to heaven, and make a life or death determination, total investment for the settlement. So you must cooperate with true Father. And we must match steps with true Father, and that is done through family pledge, verse 5. Our family, the owner of Cheonshim, pledged to strive every day. We center on true love, because true love is a tool to communicate and spread throughout the spirit world. So, our family, the owner of Cheonshim, pledged to strive every day to advance the unification of spirit world and physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. 아주. So, my brother, sister, if you push forward in that way, Creator, Heavenly Parent, living Heavenly Parent, living a true Father who is living and working, they will absolutely work through you. You'll be able to experience this. Page 1503 in 참부모경, this is what True Mother said. The 40-day following True Father's Songwa were a preparation period for True Father and me to become one body and one heart and make a new providential start. When I said I would return to church of early days with spirit and truth, I would carry out a living, breathing church movement. True Father said, upon hearing this, Mother, thank you so very much. Aju, after True Father ascended to the spirit world, this is true, the words, important words True Mother gave us. If we can go back to early days of our church where it's centering on spirit and truth, if you resolve to create your church that is breathing and living, just like True Father said, so and so, thank you so very much. Hori Masaishi, thank you very, very much. Aju, you'll be able to hear these words from True Father. I believe this will happen to you. We need to become people who can resonate with True Father and receive those words. At 참부모경 1503, this is a True Mother's word. Having experienced True Father's Songwa, there are so many things that must be done. We attended True Father in this age, and as blessed family, we directly heard True Father's words and grew. Although we could not fulfill everything according to the words, even now, we must live such a life every single day. Think of 10 years as 1 year, making a life that determination, total investment. So, amongst many words, True Parents said, through True Mother, we can feel that they want us to at least fulfill one of their words, and we must resolve. We have received titles based on the responsibilities that we must fulfill, and we even wear the clothing that they bestow us. As with the Chambo great work, as we hold entrance ceremony, we wore sacred holy robes. As we look at each other, we were amazed with the commemorative photos, and we hold those photos hanging on the walls. But if we don't fulfill our responsibility and ascend to spirit world, what would happen to us? Just as you're wearing those clothing, the sacred clothing, you can be accused based on the amount of responsibility that Holy Robe holds. There's someone who ascended spirit world, and someone received a spiritual revelation where a member ascended spirit world, and he was accused and judged by True Father. In that moment, True Father said, "Take his clothing off." That's what he shouted. Then members around him said that, "Oh, he worked hard." That's what they reported. True Father shouted again, "Take his clothes off." Right now, I received a report where True Father's such a strict order was given in such a way, and I shared this to True Mother once. I reported this to True Mother. The holy robes where we wore at the entrance ceremony, and we have been registered as Cheonshim family, and we have received Cheonshim. If we were given all these things, and what would happen if you ascend spiritual and you are told to take all those things off? So all of us, centering on your title, centering on just like the responsibility that your title, your clothing holds, you must do everything to fulfill that responsibility. You must shed stains and blemishes, and through Cheonshim Won devotion, you can cast away all those stains and blemishes. It can even remove stains and blemishes of our ancestors. That's what Cheonshim Won devotion is. That's what Hyojin offering paper is. So we can shed off and cast away the stains and blemishes that we have made past. And in order to receive proper name, to become adequate beings to receive such name, we should be able to try to do everything. You should be able to fulfill the words, blessed family, the words of Heavenly Tribe Messiah. Throughout the life that is remaining of your life, I hope you put yourself in best effort, and if you resolve to perform, amazing work will unfold. If there are leaders here tonight, if you set a new start with a new resolve tonight, the new hope will come to your nation. It will be hope for this Korea, hope for Japan, hope for USA, hope for entire world. Jew. If the revelation heaven already sent us was 144,000 people should offer prayer and devotion throughout the vigil. We already received this. But if those who do not resonate with heaven, they will be exhausted. There are people who question, why do we get exhausted as we live life of faith? If you exhausted, that means you're not taking give and receive action with the heaven. That's why you're only losing energy. So the best subject of give and receive action is our true parents. True parents, who is the champion of 8 things. If you resonate and give and receive action with true parents, then you will never be exhausted. Even if church is resolved, you will never lose energy. Even when you pray, you will never lose energy. Wherever you feel Heavenly Parents, true parents, and take give and receive action with them anywhere you go, you will always have strength. That strength even can defeat the death, the power of death. I hope all of you make tonight as the night where you can sing the song of victors to push yourself forward as you set new resolve. Thank you. Let us offer another big round of applause to President Gi-sung for giving us graceful message that awakened our spirituality, our hearts.